Now, that was a song about God, the man we all love. Speaking of love, it's about that time that we did a love song for y'all, so if you got a woman you want to stand close to or a man that you want to do the same, please do it now, 'cause it's about that time. Now, this song is very special to me for a number of reasons, but the most important reason is because it reminds me of a brother that I used to have. Maybe y'all didn't know this, but yes, I had a brother. His name was Randy. You know, one summer way back in 1977, we were sitting out in front of our house without adult supervision, playing with our Tonka trucks. I had the bulldozer, he had the dump truck, you know how it is. When suddenly, the big kids who lived up the street, they'd all gotten mopeds that Christmas. They came down the street just a little too fast. And my brother Randy was taken from me that day. But I know that right now, Randy's up there in heaven with that big party in the sky that God's having right now. But I just want him to know, this one's for him. We had this convenience store just down the street from my house. You know, you probably had it in whatever town you grew up in too. And each and every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. this guy would sit outside in a milk crate next to the ice machine. And you know, he would just wave hi. Because I believe that was his job, just sitting every day in front of that convenience store, you know, making sure that people were happy. He would wave to each and every one of them as they were coming home from church or work or wherever they were coming from. Anyway, this one day I was coming home from school, I think I was in about the 3rd grade. I had on my Spider-Man backpack and my tough-skin jeans. As I walked past that convenience store, this guy, his name is Manny, he said, "Why don't you sit down?" And he pushed the milk crate over my way, and that's just what I did. He said, "Boy, I got something very important to tell you. I'm going to tell you something that's going to change your life." So I leaned over and he whispered in my ear very, very, very quietly, just one magical word. That word was Booty, Booty. My baby says Booty, Booty, You know, I didn't quite know what that word meant when he first said it to me. But I thought about it each and every day of my life. You know, all through elementary school and junior high and senior high. And one day I figured it out when I was in college. I was sitting there in chemistry class, and Professor drone on about Avogadro summer or some such thing. And all the while I was staring at this fine lady sitting across the aisle from me. And suddenly there was Manny. song down. I got something to tell you. You might not understand it at first, but I gotta tell you anyway. And you know this word is gonna change your life. That was from my brother Randy. Anyway, you know, I know a lot of you out there are thinking, how is it possible that 5 white people could have this much funk inside them? Well, you know, I remember one day I was saying that same exact question to myself because I've been sitting alone in my room a lot watching reruns of Dukes of Hazzard, Knight Rider. I always felt this funny feeling right down in here. Because you know, this is where the funk is kept, it's right here. I always got this funny feeling. And I knew that I had this funk inside me, and I knew I had to get it out one day. But I just was never quite sure how to do it. So anyway, one Sunday, I was with these 4 people you see behind me. We were playing our Sunday evening Parcheesi game as usual. And Mary, the fresh maker, had just made a particularly brilliant move on the Parcheesi board. When suddenly, I got that feeling down here, you know what I'm talking about? And I knew I had to do something about it. Because if I didn't, I was just going to explode. So I'm sitting there, and I'm feeling it deep down inside me. And suddenly, I just said, "Hit me one time!" And I realized I wasn't the only one in the room that had the funk deep down inside. But I needed to make sure, so I said, 2 times! I knew it was true. I felt that funk coming out of that space down here. It was going through all my veins, through all my organs. I felt it in my capillaries. I felt it everywhere, you know. And it was like this big funk party going on in the room, you know. It was like everybody was invited. So I just needed to know more. I needed to get rid of more. So I said, 3 times! 4 times! 1 time! All right, 1 time! 2 times! 3 times! So much funk!
Party's time!
You know, I realized that it was time to bring this funk to all you people, because I don't know if y'all know this, but y'all got that funk deep down inside you. Go ahead. Go ahead, feel right here. It's there. Can you feel it?
Testify!
Nothing wrong with getting rid of that funk. You got to get rid of it or it'll just like build up like some kind of gastrointestinal disease and you'll die from it. You know, that's why people drop dead when they're 29 years old, because they ain't got rid of the funk, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, what I want to do right now is I want to prove to everybody that everybody got the funk inside them. So I want to bring a couple of the anti-funksters up here right now. I see a lot of indie rock stars in the house tonight, like you, James, like you, Ron, like you, Johnny. I want y'all to come up here for a second.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Why don't you come on over here? All right, boys, why don't you go up here?
Why don't you come on up here?
Join us up on stage.
Now you see, these are 3 white indie rock stars that inherently have no funk inside. You wouldn't think so. Look at this man. But he's got the funk deep down inside. Go ahead, feel it, Ron. Feel it. It's right here. It's right here. So what I want y'all to do for me, I'm going to sing a little song here that was born of funk. I'd like a little help on it if I could get it, please. Because it's just about time for me to do my thing. Yeah! Y'all want me to do my thing? Yeah! you.